Manchester City 2, Everton 0. Um, Not a bad game to watch, actually. I mean, you start off and you think about the neutral that likes to watch these games. You've probably seen coming in that Everton have been, to put it politely, not at their best for the past couple of months, whereas City have been kind of up and down, but for the most part, they're probably still the favourites to win the league over Liverpool. Liverpool have picked up some injuries. They seem to be relying too much on their front three players. And most people, some didn't want us to get spanked really hard by Manchester City. Some people did want us to get spanked really hard. Some people even wanted us to lose today. So I think all around, if you look at every side of the spectrum for Everton supporters today, I think we all won. The people that wanted us to lose in order to hopefully prevent Liverpool from winning the league, they had a good day today. +2 to their already 5 or 6 goals that they're already ahead, Man City. So that was a good thing for them. We lost. Like I said, that's the most satisfying thing for a lot of those guys. But on the other hand, for people that aren't top blues and don't see the big picture when it comes to Liverpool winning and Everton losing, all that stuff, real supporters would want Everton to lose to disabuse the red shite of winning their championship. I went into that in my rant. If you didn't see my rant, check it out. A little bit dramatic, but that's how those people seem to come off to me. A little reactionary. Anyway, back to the game. I think we came out, we tried hard. From the first minute, you could see that the players were up for it, as they should be. A couple of surprises in the selection, obviously. 5 changes today. No Coleman, obviously Baines injured, so Digne was back in. Sigurdsson dropped to the bench. Tosin dropped to the bench. Richarlison dropped to the bench. It looked like we were playing a 4-3-3 that switched back into a 4-5-1 on the defensive side of the ball. I think the midfield with Ghana and Gomez and Davis was surprisingly good. I like all the different aspects that go into that. You've got Ghana making his tackles, getting stuck in, breaking up play. You've got Gomez moving well, turning well, holding the ball up well in tight situations, spreading the ball out wide, spreading the ball on the half turn. And then Davis getting in behind the defense, also getting stuck in, making it hard for the players in midfield for City to operate. Everyone loved the ambition and the desire and the drive today, I believe. And then up front, Bernard, still always say he's a great technician, great player. Still needs to work on his finishing and his final ball, but he should be starting every game unless he's injured or tired. Bernard should be playing. Doesn't matter if he plays on the right, plays on the left. Try him in the number 10 spot. I want to see Bernard play each week. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I think, for a little bit more speed, a little bit more mobility for this game, so I can understand why Cenk was dropped. And then Walcott on the right. See, all I have to do is say those words, and whatever pops into your head is probably correct. We you don't have to have a super high footballing IQ to understand that another game where we didn't really come into it until about 5 minutes before he was subbed off. If he was just the player he was at Arsenal, which some people will say he is still the player he was at Arsenal, he just got a chance in behind more and came in at the back post a lot of the time to finish a good move by Arsenal. But either way, he's not doing what he's supposed to be doing as a starter and getting the vast majority of a game, 70, 75, sometimes 80 minutes, and not an acceptable shift. Thought the substitutions were okay today. Can't really fault anything that Marco Silva did. I thought the tactics were good. I thought his there was news reports earlier in the day about starting youth and playing youth and getting a good look at certain players before the summer comes. I'm all for that. I want to see more of Tom. I want to see more of John Joe Kenny, and I want to see more of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And by more, I mean not playing dropped. A good solid run of games. Because if we play like we did today, if we had more on the offensive side of the ball, I think, with how we worked and how we set ourselves out and the attitude we have, I think we could beat teams like Wolves. We can beat teams like Watford next week. Next week is 4 days from now. I think we'd have a really good chance. So overall, decent performance. I think every Evertonian was happy. If you're looking for effort, if you're looking for them to lose, if you're looking for, whatever you were looking for in the game, it was an enjoyable game to watch. Man City did what Man City do. I don't think they reached the heights if they usually do against some other teams. I think we did stifle them, but I also think that certain players weren't up for it today. It was obviously with Leroy Sané. I don't know if John Joe was just in his ear or he just looks intimidating, so I don't know what happened to Sané today. Obviously, they hit the bar, and Pickford made a decent save on one try, and Laporte should have scored before with a header. And so it could have been 1, 2, or 3 before halftime. We were lucky to get out of it with 1. Same thing again, set piece right before halftime. Players fall asleep. Laporte gets in, towering header. I mean, it was good movement. I mean, everyone was going forward, obviously, towards the goal. None of our defenders stopped. Eyes on the ball. Laporte just goes with Zuma, takes a step back, and, good movement, good set pieces, but we're not hard to score against on set pieces, are we? No, none at all. And then at the end of the game, little mix-up, a little bit of jam for our boy Jesus. 3 goals he's scored on us this season. Can you say? Overall, from what we've been going through the past couple of months, and the attitude problems, the crowd excitement levels, everything else, the Silva criticism, the players' criticism of certain players, stubbornness, all those things. I think today was a good step in the right direction for what Evertonians want to see right now. We're not expecting to go on a run and win 5 games and, beat Arsenal and Man United and Tottenham and Chelsea, and all the teams we've got to play in the run up to the end of the season. So this was supposed to be an instant match reaction. It was supposed to be short and sweet, but it wasn't. But still, there'll be a preview out tomorrow. Don't forget, subscribe if you like any of this. Subscribe. Pity subscription will be cool. Pity likes. However you want to go about it. And if you didn't check out my rant against some Evertonian so-called top blues being disgraceful and actually wanting their favorite team to lose in order to spite somebody else, check it out. If not, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.